Hi, Pastor Jim here again. It's Thursday. I don't normally tell you the day of the week, but I am today just because it's in Passion Week and thinking about things that have happened during that week. This is the time we would normally assume that Christ was taken, betrayed, arrested, mock trials, and all of the things that happened led up to the cross, which we'll celebrate or think about, memorialize at least on the Friday, Good Friday. So today I was thinking about the Lord's Supper, how Jesus was having that Last Supper with them. He was basically celebrating the Passover. And at the end of it, he tells them to continue to do this in remembrance of him. And they're totally in the dark. They don't realize that he's headed to the cross the next day. He knows it, and he tries to tell them to do this for memorial. And so whenever we do the Lord's Supper, we're basically remembering Christ and focusing on what he did in order to bring salvation to us. That's not as easy as it seems. I was thinking in the last couple of weeks about my own family and the people that I knew when I was growing up. I realized that my grandparents are gone, and most of my aunts and uncles, and my parents are gone. Just most of the people that I knew and hung around and grew up with are gone. And when they die, of course, it hurts. And there's some mourning, there's some grieving that goes on during that time. But life goes on, doesn't it? And we soon realize that it's been 10, 15, 20 years maybe since someone has passed on and gone home to be with the Lord. And Christ knew that. And so he gave us something to remember him by. He said, I want you to do this. I want you to take this bread. I want you to take this wine. And I want you to do it often enough that you remember who I am. And when you do it, I want you to remember who I am. And not just remember who Christ is, but remember he's coming back. Especially in a time like we're suffering right now with this pandemic, it's important for us to remember he's coming back. He is still in control. Not everything is just spun out of control like it seems. He still loves the church. He still will do the best for the church. He still tells the church to remember him. So as we go through these next couple of days, and as the next time you do the Lord's Supper, remember that we are remembering his death until he comes again. It's a way of us to keep our focus on him and what he did for us and what it cost him for our salvation. So on this Thursday of the Passion Week, remember things like that Jesus Christ willingly was betrayed, willingly went through the mock trials, willingly went to the cross. But he instituted the Lord's Supper so that you and I could think about it and reflect on it as often as our church does the Lord's Supper. Focus on him.